So recently, Activision and Treyarch shared with us the first glimpses of the next Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Not gonna lie to y'all, my love for this franchise has kind of faded away a bit. And after watching this first trailer for this new COD game, I think it officially killed my love for this franchise. And it's not just because of the trailer itself, it's also because of the last games we got and the current state of Activision. So in this video, I will explain to you guys why I won't buy future COD games starting with Black Ops 7. If you are new to this channel, hi, welcome. And if you want to support me in any way possible, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Leave a like or dislike if you want. And now, enough yapping said, let's start this video. But before the complaining begins, here's me warning y'all that this video is entirely based on my point of view, and you totally have the right to disagree with anything I say, as usual. Okay, so Call of Duty has been one of the most notorious franchises that I've had the chance to grow up with. My journey with these games started in a really weird way, because my first Call of Duty experience was Call of Duty Ghosts on the Wii U. Yeah, I know, I'm probably the only person that ever say that. Don't laugh at me, please. So yeah, I haven't had the chance to play Prime Black Ops 2 or Prime Modern Warfare, but I still joined this community while Activision tried new stuff and evolved with his franchise. So every year, I looked forward to the next game, and every time, I think they did a pretty good job at creating a solid Call of Duty experience. I played the campaigns, I played multiplayer, I played zombies, I tried everything. But as the years went by, I started to become attached to one specific game mode: zombies. Like a lot of people, zombies became the main reason why I would buy these games, and every time a new COD game with a zombies mode included was released, I was giving it a shot and looking forward to the next game with a zombies mode included. Yet, that didn't stop me from playing the new campaigns and the new multiplayer modes. But at some point, these modes stopped being fun and just became the same shit every year. The players became more competitive each year, and the fun part of playing these games started to fade away. I didn't feel like buying another COD game because I got bored playing multiplayer. It wasn't improving into something interesting, and the players just became too sweaty for me. Instead, I was waiting to see what the campaign and the zombies mode would have to offer. So, how did all of that happen? How did Activision stop making good Call of Duty games? Well, here's what I think happened. At some point, the Call of Duty games stopped improving and just offered the same experience every year. But we still bought these games because they were sold as brand new games. Even though, let's be honest, none of them were brand new. They were just copy-pastes of older games, but with a new title. They wanted to capitalize on making one game per year, and whenever one game's life cycle was over, they just moved on from it and left it in the state they were. Because why would they fix these games and make them more fun when the trend has moved to the newest game in the franchise? And so, I stopped buying these games because I felt like they became cash grabs over time, and I preferred to spend my time and money on something that I would actually enjoy. The only COD games that I was buying were the ones with a good looking zombies mode. So I stopped buying COD games after Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War because Vanguard looked trash as fuck, and the recent Modern Warfare games didn't look quite like my cup of tea. And then, last year, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 dropped, and the zombies mode was actually fun. You can go watch my review of it if you're curious about it. The game looked promising when the first trailers dropped, and when Activision shared information about it. I tried the open beta, and I actually had fun at the time. But then, during the game's life cycle, many controversies started to appear about Activision, and the game just became a goof fest. Activision's reputation became pretty bad, and they stopped putting effort into making this game worth the buy. And to me, that was the last nail in the coffin. Black Ops 6 was my last hope for this franchise. And if they would fail this game, I would become pessimistic about this franchise that I used to love so much, which is now the case, sadly. Now, I think we've entered an era of COD where because they are creatively blocked, they are starting to dive into nostalgia bait. When you've implemented everything that you could have implemented in your games over the years, at some point, your creativity doesn't help your case. You can't create anything brand new and original because you've already tried everything. And so, the only way you can gain your fan base back is by leaning into nostalgia. And so, Black Ops 7 is supposed to be really close to Black Ops 2 because of the time period, the characters, and the zombies mode. I think that Activision knows that their players miss the Black Ops 2 days, the good old days like they like to say. So they probably asked Treyarch to create a game similar to Black Ops 2 that would attract these older players while making a fun game for newer players. Now, here's me predicting something. When they'll see that BO7 doesn't bring them enough money, I think they'll release a Black Ops 2 remastered game. Let just that sink in and we'll see if I'm right someday. Anyways, back to my main point. From what I can see right now, people online are not hyped at all for this new Black Ops game. Since they introduced SBMM, skill-based matchmaking, in Modern Warfare 2019, a system used in multiplayer to match players of similar skill levels, the community started to shit on them every single year. To them, this system removed the fun of playing these games because you would be put in lobbies full of sweaty people if you are good at the game. I think that in BO6, it really showed how bad it is because this game is sweatier than ever because of the new Omni movement system that lets you run, jump, dive, and slide into any direction. They also introduced skins a couple of years ago in the shop tab where you can buy cut points and use them to buy skins for your operators. With these points, you can also buy multiple season passes like in Fortnite because Call of Duty also introduced a season system to their recent games. They really took a similar approach to Fortnite, which made them lose a bit of their original essence. They even have their own battle royale, Warzone, which is a completely different subject. But anyways, their games started to profit money-wise on skins, bundles, and multiple season passes per game. And people don't like that very much because the skins that they're selling are goofy as hell and they are only accessible if you are willing to spend real money on them. If you want anything that looks good in this game, you need to spend extra cash on it after the large amount of money you already spent buying this game. These skins and bundles also get you out of the immersion of the game. Imagine playing a multiplayer match versus Ninja Turtles or many American dads. That's just so fucking random. Call of Duty lost what made them special these last years, and the numbers don't lie. The interest rate for this new COD game has significantly dropped. Just look at the pre-order sales. It has officially hit an all-time low, and Activision is currently panicking. So, on their social media accounts, they are posting stuff to try to demonstrate to their community that they are, and I quote, listening to them. In my opinion, I think this is a dumb bad move because they really want their players' money back. Also, I think every good thing has to come to an end someday. And the way I see it, there's nothing much to do to help this franchise get better because they're just milking it too much and reusing some old stuff. I think the internet's meta now is to switch to Battlefield 6, which, not gonna lie, looks more promising than BO7. Personally, I am going to stop buying Call of Duty games because I do not want to support a greedy company like Activision. I think my money should go elsewhere than in the same game every year. I think that Activision is on the same level as Electronic Arts nowadays. And that is not a great thing. If you still have fun playing these games, well, great for you. I'm not gonna stop you from buying these games. It's just that in my case, I don't want to spend my time and money on a ticking bomb anymore. Because I know from these last years that somehow, someway, Activision will f everything up during each future game's life cycle. I honestly might give a shot to Battlefield 6, and we'll see if it's worth switching to this game. Oh wait, I forgot that Electronic Arts are the publishers for Battlefield 6. Chat, I think we might actually be cooked here. Anyways, what do you guys think of all of this? Are you hyped or not for Call of Duty Black Ops 7? Tell me your opinions in the comment section down below. Leave a like or a dislike if you want. Subscribe if you want more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!